Do you struggle with your backhand clear? Like, you don't know what shot to hit? And sometime, and are you going to be one of these guys? You don't know what else to do with a backhand clear. And you don't know how to get power. And you don't know what grip to hit. The backhand clear is one of the most difficult shots to hit in badminton. And today, I'm going to teach Lynn and Mei Lynn how to do a backhand clear at a beginner level. The reason why I'm talking about beginner level is that, it's not about how much power, just getting the right form and the right technique. And as they get more and more better at it, they're going to get more and more power out of it. Now, why do you want to learn the backhand clear? Well, I know there's some people who say you should learn to hit overhand. And if you can learn to hit overhand, then you never use a backhand clear. But the reality is such a good skill to have to get you out of trouble. And I'm a player that I'm very confident with my backhand, late backhand, that I have no problem of taking late backhand, because knowing that I can still punch, I can still smash, I can still slice, I can still do cross court, I can still do lots and lots of short shots that will put my opponents in trouble, right? So this is a very valuable skill to have. So one of the reasons why people struggle with the backhand clear, Elin, you can try, okay? So Elin will give you an example. If you stand here, and if I'm gonna show the shoulder here, you're gonna try to hit for that. Okay, you stay here first, okay? Stay there, right? Ready? You're trying to hit it, okay? Go. Good, try again, right? So when the shuttle is in front of them, and I throw it here, it's easy enough for them to squeeze the racket and hit. But what happens when the shuttle behind them? It's a lot harder, isn't it, Elin? Right? And if the shuttle is really behind them, see how hard it is? Right, so Emlyn, you try. So if the shuttle's in front of Lynn, it's easy. She can squeeze. Her body weight, good. So as you can see, when the shuttle is in front of them, right, can you stay there? Then it's easy for them to hit forward because the body weight is behind the shuttle. But when the shuttle behind them, and even if Lynn reaches for it, there are two problems. One, you're trying to hit this, it's nice and slow. The body weight is going to be in front of the shuttle and not behind the shuttle. The second problem with your backhand, late backhand, is how do you square up that racket? You hit this. At this rate, their shuttle going to go out there because the racket hand is pointing that way. So then how do you get this racket to square up, to go front? Because it doesn't matter how powerful it is, if the racket is not square up, you can't do it, right? And it's even worse when the shuttle's on the way back here. So if Lynn is able to get here with a racket, go, right? It becomes very difficult to square up, yes? So in this drill, I'm gonna teach a basic footwork first, followed by a basic squeeze. So once again, it's all about squeezing, okay? So a lot of players, because they know they need to square up the racket to hit straight. So what do? They make the mistake is that they're trying to keep this racket here towards the front the whole time. Because it's logical. You need to keep this racket here towards the front in order to hit front, right? So then this racket stays the whole time, and it's a lot of swing like this, and you get no power, okay? So first is a footwork. The footwork is simple. You're going to do like side step, and then walk towards the shuttle. So to do it again, side step, and walk towards the shuttle, okay? All right, so let's say, then try to do this, and Elin, you can do the same as well, okay? All right, so Emlyn, yep, you go at the front there. So if the shuttle is here, you're gonna skip and walk towards the shuttle. Good, try again, beautiful. So that's first part of the late backhand. Go side step and walk. You can skip first, so the furthest behind, you got to skip, big skip, and walk towards the shuttle and hit. So don't worry about the racket hit or anything, just learn to, beautiful, right? So you don't want to turn and skip like that, okay? So you want to skip and then walk rather than rotate and then take too many steps. You actually only take one step. One step, and you hit. Okay, so try that again. Yeah, skip, 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 and turn, and hit. Okay, right, good. When you learn to do this, make sure you're able to step towards the shuttle so you're not reaching. So once again, you need big skip and big step. So try it again. Yeah. Go. Good, right? There's Mei Lin, right? So face the front first if you can, on the black line, right? So the shuttle is here. You can look at it first. You know where it is. Now you do a big skip. Bigger step. Yeah, okay? So you're trying to get that step to be as close to the shuttle as possible. So try that again, please. So the bigger the skip, the bigger the step. See, so now, suddenly now, the shuttle is almost sideways to her rather than behind her. So you only allow one skip and one step. So the bigger you can make that skip, the bigger you can make that step, the more you can get to the shuttle, okay? Oh, so now she's behind the shuttle, which means you're going to get more power. Can you see the difference? Okay, Mei Lin, try to do it again, please. So if Mei Lin was lazy and she only does little skip and little step, the shuttle is behind her. But now, if she was to do big skips and big step, suddenly now she's behind the shuttle, which makes life a lot easier. So, to do the backhand clear, you're either going to go in the bevel grip, if it's only slightly behind you, and you're going to the pen handle, if it is super, super behind you. So if you watch this, if you're in the V grip, I mean the thumb grip for backhand, if you do your backhand swing, you find the racket hand will naturally face to the left, which means you're hitting out. But just simply from the thumb grip to the bevel grip for the same swing, suddenly now, it will face forward. So just by changing the grip makes a big difference. So how do you do this backhand squeeze? Right. Actually, to make it really, really simple at the beginning, let's do this. So all I want Lin to do is stay in the bevel grip in this formation. So the elbow here, the hand here, the racket, just hanging downwards, straight downwards, okay? So now if you were to look from the back of the court, instead of having the racket to be flat on, we are actually going to be in the chop position. You know how my system chop and punch? You're going to do the same system of chop and punch for backhand. Chop. Now your swing will be to chop the racket upwards, 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 and squeeze. And just simply by squeezing, it will square up. Oh, hello. Right. Okay, you want to try? Right. Your thumb grip means the hand is in that thumb. Okay? Relaxing the finger. You want to do like this. Okay? Right? So now your first position is trying to chop upward. Chop this racket upwards. Hello. Yeah. Upwards. Okay? Not the, you're just using this finger and hand to go up. Okay? Right? Okay? So as you go up, you're going to squeeze. See, look at how the racket, from chopping, you might think from chopping, you're going to do this and you can't hit the shuttle. But by squeezing, thumb on the bevel, just by squeezing, see how suddenly the racket pointing forward? And that's how you get your power. This beautiful rotation of the forearm and the squeezing of the racket, that's where you get the power. Let's going to see how amazing you're going to hit it, okay? Let's see how well Lin will hit. Okay, here we go. First time with the new techniques. Are you ready? Yeah. So I really want this racket hanging down, nice and relaxed. This elbow high, okay? And just squeeze. How easy was that? Yeah. Very easy, right? Yeah. Okay, try it again, okay? See? Do you see how straight that went? You don't have to do anything. It's naturally go straight because of the grip, right? Beautiful. So as you can see, the big thing that Lin does here is you are not pulling the hand. You're not pulling the arms anymore. It's simply pulling this hand up and squeeze. Makes sense, eh? Right? Okay. Racket down. That's it. Beautiful. Really in that position. So it's that, I would love the racket to be vertical like this, okay? Right? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Beautiful, see? How nice is that? Yeah, so now I want you to pull and squeeze, okay? Pull, yeah, and then squeeze, that's it. So pull and squeeze. Yeah, and it will stop here. So you don't have to go pulling your whole arm through, okay? So try it again. Pull and squeeze, nice, how good is that? So relax that finger and hand, beautiful. Relax, relax. Now pull and squeeze. Nice. Does that make sense? So that is the foundation of your late backhand. Pull upward and squeeze. And you can just stop here for now. As you get more advanced, then you can learn to have follow through. But the most important thing for the beginner, like Lynn, is to learn not to swinging with the whole arm, learning not to have this racket facing forward the whole time, because that's going to ruin your swing, and learn to realize that the power comes from the forearm rotation and from the squeezing of the hand and not this, okay? A few more and then we finish. And, okay, ready? Pull and squeeze, good. Any more, all right? Nice. Yeah.